Hello, hello. It's time for some eye-opening insights from Darren and Raywin Bull in Auckland, New Zealand, from their experience of both their pantry and their store alignment consults that we covered not that long ago. And just before I go through those, beaming in right now for this week's update from the very beautiful Bali, which may not be the same place that I am by the time that you are watching this. So let me just give you a little bit of an insight as to where we are. Oh, I'm not able to flip the camera. However, what I can do is I can show you like this. So this is where we are. Check that out. Look at those skies. And in fact, oh, a little bit of washing drying. We've just had a lot of rain overnight and this morning that was not forecast. It wasn't on my weather app. But there you go. So, and in fact, quite a lot of it fell while I was at yoga this morning, so that's okay. So let me share with you, I have my notes right here, which is why I'm going to be glancing to the side, so I can make sure I can cover and give you this picture of their experience, because it may be valuable and fruitful for someone you know, maybe for you or someone you know, who's got similar questions. So let me share what they have shared about their experience. So they decided to go ahead, they say, because they really needed clear, and they needed to get clear, and they needed to identify the most important areas for them when it comes to healthy food options for their family, in particular in relation to fruits, veggies, dairy, poultry, meat, sauces, oils, crackers, cereals, snacks, breads and drinks. They were very clear about what their needs were. In fact, Raymond's really switched on, really got clear about what it is that she wanted to get help with. So did Darren. And they, a couple of the things that they found most useful is, as well as really identifying specific areas from each of those food categories that were most relevant for them, they also learned some basic rules of thumb. They also got clear about when it comes to being able to orientate themselves through the ingredients on packets, plus ones to perhaps avoid, and an awareness of something called the Dirty Dozen, which they hadn't come across, and I really do recommend that you look that up. We've actually covered that in some of our blogs, so if you'd like to know more about that, then do message me. Also, we covered glycemic index, sugar content, and also about saturated fats, for them really getting clear with some specific examples for them in relation to what they were usually consuming of saturated fats that were actually good or could be good for them. They also are a lot clearer and more confident now about the food choices that they're making, in particular around heart health and blood sugar levels, which they definitely need to look at, or they really wanted to make sure they were addressing for all of them, all family members. And they really felt pleased with what came out of this, because they totally got that it's not rocket science. So if you have found that, like, okay, you need to make some changes when it comes to your health, but it's like, oh gosh, where to start? And making sure that it's not too much all at once, because whilst we might possibly feel like we really want to, just get it sorted, taking it all on at once is not always sustainable. And for me, speaking from experience, for me, making big changes for me with what I was consuming, amongst other parts of my whole healthy lifestyle picture, back when I was 21, it took me some time to get used to that, and going cold turkey on some things. It might sound easy, but it isn't necessarily, and I did struggle initially when I sort of went and threw myself at the wall. So this is where my approach has come from my own personal experience, but also working with many clients over the last 27 or more years now. So please do share this if you found this useful, or if you have any specific questions for you or someone you know, please do reach out. It's always great to connect with you. And until we connect again on this week's Alive with Fee, ciao for now.